Okay, in this video, let's look at how you can take a packet capture using Windows operating system. The challenge with the Windows operating system, you cannot natively put a Wi-Fi adapter into monitor mode. So this require some third-party application in order to support that. So now there's a one software called like a TamoView, like a CommView for Wi-Fi. So they have like a software where you can get this application, and then it will allow to put your Windows Wi-Fi adapter into monitor mode. But now you want to make sure you have supported adapters, not all adapters supporting monitor mode. In that way, before basically you go ahead and purchase this, check that you have the right sort of adapter. Now for the testing purposes, like they have given a 7-day trial. So I am using this trial version for this demonstration. So now let me go to a Windows machine and show this for you. Now pricing point of view, like it is typically priced around $500 and including some 1-year support, it will be around $700, like bare minimum. So that way, before you go ahead and purchase, please make sure you test it out and see it gives what you want. Okay. So now in here, product point of view, they have different product, but for the packet capture point of view, this CommView for Wi-Fi, this is what you needed. Like so you can see the detail here, like so you can run the CommView application once you install. So then when you running the application, it will basically put your adapter into monitor mode. So that way, when you run the application, you can see reconfiguring Wi-Fi adapter. So I had Intel BE700, BE200, and so now in here you can see, like whenever you go to the application, by default it is capturing data frame and management frame. If you want to get the control frame, you can enable that setting as well. So in that way, that will capture all the type of frame. So now in here, like so I'm trying to capture traffic on 6 gigahertz. Now channel number 21. If you look at our sort of a slide here, my channel is 6 gigahertz. In that way, I'm trying to capture one channel because my Windows machine has this BE200 adapter. Now, if it has multiple adapter, it should show here those options. But now in this particular example, I'm using channel number 21, only single channel capture. Once you set the channel, you can simply click the start button. Because I am using evaluation version of it, maximum I can do is 5 minutes worth of packet capture. So you have to sometime wait, little bit of time. In that way, if I say continue, now from my phone, I am trying to connect to that SSID. Let me just connect to SSID. I'm connecting to SSID now. I got connected for my phone. Okay, it's connected this time for 5 gigahertz because I'm capturing 6 gigahertz. I will try different SSID. I want to make sure I am connecting to 6 gigahertz band. Yeah, I just basically successfully connected to 6 gigahertz band. In that way, now you can see my client here, like it's already appearing here, connecting to 6 gigahertz. This is my client. Yeah, 4B0B is my client MAC address. Okay, in that way, now I capture traffic. It is easy to capture. So now what I want to do is I will stop this capture. And then if you want to save the packet capture, you can go to save option. Now by default it is saving in a CommView capture files kind of format, but I would like to save it as a Wireshark pcapng format because I would like to open it Wireshark. Now I will basically say, like this is TamoSoft, or I will say CommView 6 GHz capture. Now if I go ahead and open the packet capture, now you can see this is the capture. I'll open it Wireshark. In that way, same sort of logic, like if you want to filter the client traffic, you can basically go for the management filter, association request, and you can see I tried to connect this SSID. It was connected to 5 GHz that time. And then I can, I try to connect to MR and XT SSID. Let me check whether this is a full association being captured. But you saw the 4B0B, that was my client when it connected. So this may be like some kind of reassociation, maybe not have the full detail, but I can check, copy this value, and I'll go to my frame filter and add my filter detail here, MAC address. Now you can see here client trying to reassociation response. Let's see if it's a successful reassociation. Yeah, the successful reassociation. He was basically reassociated, and after that it was deassociated. So now the full particular frame capture, you should be able to see the second association to the different SSID, MR and 1XT. Now in here, if I copy the client MAC address, copy the value, and look at the detail, and replace my MAC address with current MAC address, and you will see now this particular time, you will see he's basically previously disassociated from the previous SSID, and then he's authenticating and associating request response to the new SSID, go to the EAP exchange, and followed by 4-way handshake. Okay, in that way, so this is the sort of like a full frame capture in the .1x scenario. So you can see it captured every traffic, and even because I set control traffic to be captured, now if I remove this part, you can see control frame also being captured here. So you can see all the detail in this capture. So that way, now if it is a Windows device, you have to use this kind of application where it convert your adapter into monitor mode. So natively, you cannot really, like if you go to Wireshark, now if you go to capture option, it's basically difficult to put your adapter. Now at the moment, adapter being used by TamoSoft. Let me just close this application. That way, once the application close, ideally, if I close the Wireshark, let me just close Wireshark and reopen. So you can see, like now adapters here showing different Wi-Fi adapters. Now this is my inbuilt adapter, but if you go to capture options, now you can see monitor mode cannot enable monitor mode here. Okay, that's the problem. I cannot really put this adapter into monitor mode easily. That's why you have to use the software applications like that. So that way, CommView is one application you can use as long as you have the supported adapter. Okay, that's about how to take packet captures on a Windows computer. But now I will, in the next one, I will use, like in here, remote capture feature in Wireshark. I will use WLAN Pi as my remote capture devices. I will show that in the next video.